Yo, what's good, everyone? Welcome to Bravo and Blaze with Jenny Blaze. I'm trying to manage multiple windows right now, so I'm just getting settled in. But welcome. We are live every weekday at 1 p.m. Eastern during this 3-week series here on YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, and Twitch, with audio available wherever you get your podcasts. Unfortunately, I may not be able to stream on Friday due to momming duties, so I may go live earlier in the day. However, that's gonna mess up my process because it'll be Summer House Reunion Part 2 on Thursday night. Then we have the extended and uncensored version that comes out on Peacock the next day. It's a lot to try to fit in before even 1 o'clock, but we'll see. I'm going to try to figure out how to do this, but let us know what you think about this live streaming series. I think I like it better than once a week, but I need to hear some feedback from y'all so that next week when I'm on vacation, I can think about next steps when we return. Last night I watched Real Housewives of New Jersey, but I will never talk about that show on this podcast ever again. Well, I shouldn't say ever again. Who knows? But for now, I'm just not interested. I'm just not that into you, Jersey. I put you on pause. What are you going to do now? The fandom is way too toxic. And from what I hear, shit is bananas over there. I don't even want to get into it. The layers with social media and the bloggers, I don't even know. Who are these bloggers? It's wild. Too much for me. But over the weekend, lucky for us, we had a lot of Vanderpump Rules activity. So we will go through all of that. Plus a little bit of activity going on with the people on the Valley. I did say on Friday that I was going to watch the Real Housewives of Orange County trailer, which I finally did. And I do have comments. I actually am kind of excited about it. If we get time, we'll go into that. But I also watched a few other things. I watched Hitman on Netflix, and we'll talk about that too. I also watched the first 2 seasons of Rami on Hulu, and I think I want to finish it first before we talk about it. Plus, there's so much to include today that I might hold off till tomorrow to talk about Rami. But let's see. We have visuals over here on YouTube as well as an interactive chat. Don't be shy. Our YouTube channel is at Jenny Blaze. If you are a podcast listener, you can always come check out the visuals here on YouTube. If you're watching us live on Twitter or Instagram, please consider joining us here on YouTube, like I said, so you can be part of the chat. Just as a disclaimer, I need to remind everyone to remember that this podcast is for entertainment purposes only. So be cool. Don't be all uncool. We are by no means here to bully. We do not condone any type of hateful behavior. Okay, period. We are simply here to connect, discuss, trauma bond. There was some trauma bond accusations, allegations, phrasing going out there this weekend. We'll talk about it. Also, make sure you subscribe, follow, share, like, comment, leave a 5-star rating, and follow us on social media at Bravo and Blaze. Since we are still discussing Vanderpump Rules activity, I just want to remind everyone to check out the interviews with Peter Madrigal from this season, and also Ann Maddox and Amanda Lifford of We Signed an NDA. Those are available. The links are in the show notes. We also have bonus content available for Patreon and Instagram subscribers. Summer House Martha's Vineyard is on deck for the next review. That will be done before next week when I go on vacation. But make sure to subscribe so you don't miss out. Okay, let's move on to the Vanderpump Rules activity. Oh my gosh. Let's call this Vanderpump Rules adjacent activity, I guess. But I want to share my stories, my Instagram stories. Let me switch this up. And I believe I have the audio for it as well. I'm going to walk through all the sequence of events that happened since our live stream. It was a lot. I was not expecting this live interview on Friday night, and it was wild. Here, let me just play these.
Come on.
Guess what I'm doing tonight, Kim?
Oh gosh, Adam, tell us. I mean, WTF.
WTF. I am interviewing Tom Sandoval's girlfriend.
Mikhail.
Guess what I'm doing
Can you
tonight,
read
Kim?
that? Wait. Can you guys hear that? I hope so. Yeah, so Up and Adam was talking to Kim from Bravo Breaking News, and they went live on Friday night at 8:30 p.m.
Mikhail Chan
This is Billie Lee.
is Kyle Chan is going. I'm so bad with names. Like even Sandoval. It's Sandoval, but I'm like Sandoval. Fuck. So
Billie Lee was releasing so many videos over the weekend. It was wild. And she blocked me on Instagram, so I have to get these Billie Lee videos from other people. I got these from Vanderpump. Oh my god!
Guess what
I need to turn off the, or I have to mute it. I had to get a lot of the stuff from Vanderpod recaps. Oh, Billy. Okay, I'm gonna open this one. No Filter with Zach posted this.
Victoria's going on. I don't know. His name's Adam. Wake Up with Adam. I think that's what it is, or something.
Not Wake Up with Adam.
And then I like went on Adam's little thing, like YouTube situation, and I heard him talk so much shit about me. I was like, wait. And then it all came together. Like, he did work at TomTom. And you know, like those servers that like linger way too long? Like you can tell they're just like eavesdropping. And it's like, can you just give me my Diet Coke? Like, why do you need to hang out and have 14 conversations? That's him.
OMG.
And now it all makes sense that he's like a gossip queen. I just saw a comment.
Y'all, this is so messy in so many different ways. And if you guys, for whoever's listening or watching, if you don't know, this was posted by No Filter with Zach, who there's like content creator beef between Zach and Up and Adam. So this is like, there's a lot of dynamic shade going on here from all directions. But let me go back. Oh, Lord. Hold on. Pause this. They're going too fast. Okay, let me try. So this is from Reality Ops and Down to Reality Pod. Adam went live and I guess, or not live. Adam posted on his stories and it was essentially a response to what Billy had posted with the shade towards him.
Obviously, cat's out of the bag, and you guys know that Victoria Lee Robinson, who is also Tom Sandoval's girlfriend, and one of his best friends, Kyle Chan, will be joining me tonight. I just saw Billie Lee's video about me. Y'all ready for this?
Oh my God. Wait, let me go
Okay,
back.
guys, so
Let me go to the whole post.
and you guys know that Victoria Lee Robinson, who is also Tom Sandoval's girlfriend, and one of his best friends, Kyle Chan, will be joining me tonight. I just saw Billie Lee's video about me. I said that Billie was rude to me when I met her, and she was rude to a lot of people. And she was rude, and she just justified why she was rude. But then she also said, I'm a pretty cis white male, and I was a lingering server at TomTom who, when she asked for her Diet Coke, she just wanted her Diet Coke. She didn't want me all in her business. What? And then Victoria and them are coming on my little YouTube channel. Babe, it has collectively over 200 million views. So, Sounds
He's not a
like
big YouTube channel.
somebody's not happy that I'm giving a platform to get the other side of the story, and I get it. Happy Friday.
Okay, I'm like hiding
I didn't see
outside
this.
on set, but I wanted to just get on here. I just saw a comment. It was like, Victoria's going on, I don't know, his name's Adam. Wake Up with Adam, I think that's what it is or something.
Oh, okay. It's the same thing.
Okay, guys, so obviously cat's out of the bag, and
Oh my gosh. Oh man. Okay.
y'all ready for this?
That's me getting ready. I was in the live 30 minutes before it was scheduled to go live. Because I was just like, wow, I was not expecting this for a Friday night. I was planning to watch Dateline, to be honest. And this whole thing turned into, it was like better than any club I've ever been to. It was wild. I was exhausted after watching it. I was exhausted during, I was exhausted after. It was just wow. Okay, so this one, the next one, I died. Okay, this is 8:12 p.m. on Friday evening. Tom Sandoval, who is supposed to be in Scotland filming The Traitors, where they confiscate your phones, your cell phones, he posted, let's see, it was 8:05 p.m. Tom Sandoval put the link to the interview in his Instagram stories. Okay. Does that mean that Tom Sandoval put this up? Is there somebody running Tom Sandoval's account? Is he still playing The Traitors? I need to know from former cast members, if you get out, like we should ask Johnny Bananas because he was out first last time, or we can ask Reza, who I interviewed actually after or even before season 1 of The Traitors aired. But I think Tamra or somebody said that they get like 1 hour of phone time, but I don't know if that means like, is it 1 hour prison style? Or is it like you get your phone for 1 hour? Because that's totally different. Those are two different things. And we need to know. Because if so, this Instagram post by Tom Sandoval, let's just say he did post it himself, it doesn't necessarily mean that he is already out of The Traitors. Like, my biggest concern right now is The Traitors. I'm annoyed, actually, by all this, like, Vanderpump adjacent stuff because now I have to keep track of this for The Traitors, my true love, that Tom Sandoval has desecrated. He desecrated the sacred castle, The Traitors Castle. I'm annoyed. Anyways, what do you all think? Do you think he did this or did somebody else? Let's see. I'm going backwards in the comments. Liz, now Billie is doing a podcast tomorrow with a guest. Oh, I hope it's T. Billie Lee and T were in the live chat with us. I swear, I wish I was lying. Connie said, I think his assistant has access to his IG account. Okay, that's fine. Let's say the assistant does have access. How does the assistant get to make an executive decision on what to post? Or does the assistant take orders from Tom Sandoval? These are important details. Need to know. Liz said, love the Katie comment, a truth teller. Katie on point. I missed it. It must have been on the comments. Connie said it was so painful to watch. Yes, it was. Madeline, hi, Jenny. Yeah, that interview was an ordeal. Ordeal is a word to describe it. Tiffany, LOL, I bet her regrets. What? LOL, I bet he regrets having them on, though. Talking about Adam. LOL, his facial expressions were telling, and he looked done by the end. Poor Adam. Liz, V opened a can of worms, a worm with a mustache. Yeah. Samantha, I really hate to be this person, but will you be making a comment about the Jersey drama with the tweets? I don't know if you have yet. Sorry if I'm late. Yeah, I'm not. I already mentioned this earlier, but I'm not talking about Jersey today, or maybe ever again. I don't know. Liz, V is enjoying the attention. Otherwise, she wouldn't be doing this. Yeah. Okay. I want to know how this even went about. I need to know from Adam how this interview went down. Did Victoria and Kyle reach out to Adam? Did Adam reach out to them? Whose idea was it to go live? Did they discuss the questions and all that? Connie said, what podcast is Billie going to be on? She has her own podcast. Oh my gosh. I love when questions turn into shade. Okay, let's go back to the stories. Oh my gosh, there's so much more. Okay, so we did a poll. Billie Lee is already in the chat. Should we take bets on whether Victoria will be slurring? 69% of you said yes. 10% said no. 21% said I don't know. I don't know why this was mentioned, but Victoria and Kyle were saying that Billie Lee asked Tom Sandoval for his sperm so that she could have Tom Sandoval's baby and have Tom Sandoval's last name. And I just was like, what is happening right now? I don't know about I don't know about this type of reproduction. I'm confused. So I kind of wish that this didn't even get brought up because it feels kind of icky. Like if this is true, I don't see like a huge deal about this. Like all that tells me is that Billie Lee really cared about Tom Sandoval at one point, which is weird, but that's all I get from that. Like I don't see anything that's like conniving, like, oh my gosh, Billie Lee tried to like do something to him or whatever. Like that doesn't affect me. That doesn't do anything for me. So the next part though was when they said Victoria said that Billie Lee told Victoria that Kyle Chan tried to drug Tom Sandoval to take advantage of him. And that was like probably the biggest thing that I was like, that came out of this interview for me. Cause I'm like, that is a very serious allegation. Also, why would Kyle Chan go on this live interview to reveal this information when it's damaging to him? Also, did anyone else think Kyle was straight? Like, what? Is he trying to? I was so confused when they said that. I'm like, take advantage of him, like, in what way? And I think they were implying, like, in a sexual way. And I'm like, what is happening? I don't know. I hope none of this is true. It's just wild news. I even went live after their live interview on Instagram just to let it out. I felt like I was on drugs during and after that interview. And I really wasn't on drugs. So that just watching it was making me feel a little crazy, and I had to go live. So if you want to see that, you can go check out that live. Ooh, a lot of us, I feel like we're just like, damn, what just happened? There were over 3,000 people in that live interview. One was Billie Lee. Another one was T. T has tea to spill. I hope T goes on Billie Lee's podcast. Okay, so
Was watching that live. You guys, I literally was watching that live. Like, the lies. I'm like, where's the proof? Where's the proof? Like, why are they keep on saying, oh, like, where's the recording? I have so much. You guys,
Wait, is there more to this?
you guys, I literally was watching that live. Like, the lies. I'm like, where's the proof? Where's the proof? Like, why are they keep on saying, oh, like, where's the recording? I have so much to process and tell you guys. Oof, I'm gonna write notes. I'm gonna get my shit together. I'm gonna say what I need to say and then I'm gonna be done with this. But I am going to check off all of what they're saying because I know for a fact I did not say certain things, I did not do certain things, and I know the fucking truth. And while this was all happening, I literally had to put the live down and go film this scene where I'm like some hippie goddess chick, free spirit. Like, do you know how hard it was for me to calm my nerves down and channel this character, Moon and Sun?
Moon and Sun.
I'm literally a fucking actress after today. I killed that scene. You guys, I literally...
That's from Glorified Gossip Girl posted that. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
You guys, I literally...
This is so hard to... Okay, so another thing. The next morning, I think I went to bed after that. Oh wait, before I move on, I want to look at the comments. Liz, Billie commented on the podcast that yes, she asked for Sandoval's sperm and was discussed with Ariana and Sandoval. Wait, Samantha said, it's so sad to see Billie is where she's at right now. Like, she's obnoxious, yes, but this is so dark and hateful. What makes a person this mad? Tiffany said, Billie Lee said in a story that, yes, it was true. Even Ariana knew about it to help Billie Lee have a baby, but she didn't want his last name from what it sounded, but she found someone else to help. Oh. Liz said, also, the message that Kyle showed was Billie asking him why was he going with V, because V is the one saying that baby reindeer scene. What? I don't know. So, yeah. Kyle showed a text from Billie right before the interview started where Billie said, why are you going on a podcast with V when she said that you drugged Tom Sandoval or whatever to take advantage of him? That's also in my IG live. So many things. So the next morning, Saturday morning, I'm like, what happened last night? And I'm talking in DMs to people, and somebody sent me this picture because they said they watched it again with their husband. And they're like, they swear that's Tom Sandoval in the reflection behind Kyle Chan and Victoria. And I didn't go back and look, but you can see it looks like there's two people moving around behind the camera. And we don't know if one is Tom Sandoval or not. I just want to know about the traders. And I want to know if this drama is affecting the traders game. That's what I want to know. What about you all? Okay, let's see. I'm going to go to Glorified Gossip Girl. Billie.
Spicy cauliflower crust pizza from Lucifer's Pizza. That's what I deserve. I just want you guys to know that I am unpacking all of this from the live, and I am going to get this all together. I'm probably going to jump in the studio to talk about this. Yeah, I was just like shocked, then mad, then now my feelings, I'm just like all over the place. It just like blows my mind how they could say things that I never said, like especially with Kyle. Like, I never once mentioned anything about him in a public way, so they're the ones bringing it up. Like, should he sue himself? I will just say this, that like,
He's doing so much. Oh, Lord. Oh my gosh, there's more. Glorified Gossip Girl.
ugly cry ever. I'm like finally done filming for the day, for the weekend, and I have a few hours before my show, and I just can't stop crying. And it's not even like about so much as the live yesterday, because I can expect it from them. But I had to look through all these texts, obviously, to see and get receipts and stuff, you know. And looking at all the texts, I just realized like how codependent Tom and I were. Like, I can't stress this enough. It was nothing ever romantic. Like, I'm not attracted to Tom like that. He became more like this brother to me, but like we were so codependent and isolated for a year. And it just hurts. I'm also realizing, obviously there's a lot of codependency, but it's like trauma bonding. It's like something that I'm noticing in a lot of my relationships. And even if my friendships, relationships, you know, are not romantic, I'm still can be very codependent, trauma bonding. I always want to feel safe, so I always end up having a guy friend around just to feel safe. Looking at this text has just like brought up so much.
I also want to be safe around.
It's a lot. I know it's all like just keep moving forward. It's all meant to be, starting a new chapter, starting a whole new fucking book. But I just had the craziest ugly cry ever.
This is a lot. Wow. Wow. Connie said, I think this is in regards to Tom Sandoval being in the background behind the camera during the interview. Connie said, I don't think so. The person looked a little heavier than Tom. Angela said, Billie seems like she has nothing better to do. She can't help herself. Angela said she has to constantly say she's acting or getting ready for her show, like she's so busy and important. Tara, hi Jenny, just watched a Kyle and Victoria interview. What the fuck? Yeah, I know. Connie said trauma bonding. Tom is the one who created all the trauma. Seriously. Angela, she was in love with Tom and she's mad he's picking others over her. That's what this is all about. Ooh, yikes. Tara, yeah, she is totally in love with him. Samantha, theory. Billie Lee pushed Joe to mention it on Breaking Rules because she knew V was too vain to ignore it, thus giving her a platform to defend herself because no one is talking about her. Samantha, you may be onto something. Right? Wow. The timing of everything is very suspicious, let's be honest. Like, why is this all happening now? Tom Sandoval's out of the country. Well, we think he's out of the country. It just, I don't know. And this is all because Victoria commented saying Billie Lee didn't set a boundary. It's not even like Victoria wrote anything like, Billie Lee can go to hell. She didn't say anything wild. She was just like, Billie Lee didn't set a boundary. And that set Billie off enough to start spilling all the tea. What else do we got? Oh, God.
I am bookable on Cameo, so if you want to swipe up and book me, we're doing...
Okay. This is on CC Loves You. It's Rachel.
To let you know that I am bookable on Cameo, so if you want to swipe up and book me, we're doing Father's Day videos, birthday videos.
Stay away from my father.
Just a hello, how are you doing? Miss you videos. A little pep talk, a little relationship advice. If you see fit.
No advice, please.
A little cheer up. I've got you.
Well, if somebody wants to give me a cameo, the first thing I need you to ask her is why on earth is she trying to look like Prison Mike? That's the big mystery right now. And stay away from my father. The
Hey guys, I
nerve.
just wanted to let you know that I am bookable.
The nerve. Can you believe that? Okay, so to top it off, after all of this Billie Lee, Kyle Chan, Victoria stuff, Victoria responds again. I don't think anything has happened since. Oh, yeah. So it's in Victoria's IG stories. It says, I can't even read it, it's so small. My eyesight is bad. It's me, Billie Lee, to stay relevant. Wait, why is this so tiny? I really can't see it. Oh, it's me, Billie Lee, wrote to stay relevant for the rest of my tour. I'll be spilling more tea at every show. Just for you, V. And a wink emoji. So Victoria put up the Mean Girls meme. Why are you so obsessed with me? And she wrote, hey, Billie, quick question. Why are you so obsessed with me? It's so obvious you need me to promote your tour. You're welcome. This is from Bravo Buds. Yikes. Sometimes you gotta just stop. Stop talking. And like, I feel like if Victoria and Kyle didn't do the interview, like they would have the upper hand right now. But after the interview, Billie Lee had the upper hand because of what happened in that interview. But then Billie Lee releasing all these follow-up videos, I feel like it's giving the upper hand back to Victoria and Kyle now. This is a mess. Who told them to do this? Lord. Okay. We're not done, though. After all of this, I don't even think I read all of this. Tom Sandoval posts on his stories, Billie Lee's false claims towards Victoria Lee Robinson, wow, even her whole name, and Kyle Chan were designed to damage our friendships and relationships. Victoria, Kyle, and I all heard her on speakerphone while she made those accusations. They were designed to isolate me from my close friends for ulterior motives. It is not a coincidence that she is doing this while I am out of the country and she is on tour. I will be addressing everything when I am back. This is from Draw Me Bitch. Oh my gosh. The way Tom Sandoval is ruining the traders for me. Oh my God. Or is he making it better? I don't know anymore. I really don't know. Do I like Tom Sandoval? Oh my gosh. Wait, I gotta go back to the comments. Sorry, guys. Wait. It wasn't even that outrage. Who wants relationship advice from Rachel? I know, right? Natasha. Father's Day videos? Ew. Stay away from my father. Connie, I love how Rachel says she'll even give relationship advice. Seriously, that's such a joke. Tara said, stay away from my father, Prison Mike Jr. Samantha said, because Lala is her idol. Ah! She did always seem like she wanted, like she was jealous of Lala in some way. DMW. Oh no, not Rocky. Natasha, does she really go by Rocky now, or is that a joke? Yeah, was that like, I don't know. I saw something about that, and I'm like, I'm not doing this. Enough. You know who did that first? P. Diddy. By the way, I watched an Impact Nightline special about Diddy over the weekend, and it is worse than I originally thought. It's gross. It's bad. It's not looking good. Did he do it? 50 Cent's going to get to the bottom of this. I know that. Been watching him closely on Twitter because he is trolling Diddy so hard, and I love it. I love when people use their platform for something good. Okay, Samantha. Girl went from rumored to have dated Leo to fighting with wannabe VPR cast. Yikes. Tara, she's trying so hard to be important and relevant. Natasha, they are all nuts. No, so are we. Natasha, so weird. Tara, opinion. T. Sandy has slept with Billy. That's why he's scared of her. Interesting. Samantha, I would take dating advice from Rachel and then do the opposite. I know. What is she going to say? Liz, that's not Sandoval. Once he gets the phone, he can do a live or whatever. Oh my gosh. Please don't go live, Tom Sandoval. That'll be a whole mess, I'm sure. Yikes, yikes, yikes. What else do we got here? Is that it? How? Sandoval, once he gets the phone, he... what I wanted to do. Okay, let me stop sharing this. Add to stage. Okay. Sorry about that. I am moving windows around. So here's the summary. This is what I'm getting from this, at least from Kyle and Victoria's side. Because why would Kyle and Victoria do this interview? I don't think it helped them. I think it did the opposite of what they were hoping it would do. But just to clarify, so everyone like understands what's happening, I think from Kyle and Victoria's side, they are saying that Billie Lee is upset because she was iced out due to causing problems between Tom and Victoria's relationship, because Billie Lee allegedly is jealous and spiteful. In addition, Billie Lee's media businesses, her tour and her podcast, are not doing so well, allegedly. Tom goes out of town for the traders, giving Billie Lee an opportunity to stir things up to increase traffic and clout. That's what it seems like is their story from Kyle and Victoria's side. From Billie Lee's side, it feels like she's saying Victoria is a drug abuser who has caused a toxic environment for Tom Sandoval. Billie tried to walk away from the situation, but was triggered by Victoria making a comment about Billie Lee on a Bravo creator account post. In Billie Lee's state of rage, she decided to spill the tea on her podcast, which had outrageous statements made that are not true, according to Tom, Kyle, and Victoria. Billie Lee was also on the live stream in the chat making comments, and she said she's going to release all her receipts. So we will see what happened. But also, I wanted to mention that Tom Schwartz and his girlfriend, I apparently unfollowed Victoria on Instagram. I don't know what that means. I wonder if Tom Sandoval even knows. Messy, messy, messy. I don't know how to show my stories now because they went away, which is a bummer because I wanted to show you all some other stories that I have, but now I can't. Okay, so I'll just walk through it. So Sheena and Alex Baskin are kind of feuding, and I'm kind of loving it. I love that Sheena's like, this is kind of her Hail Mary. Sheena said that producers, which is Alex Baskin, they essentially pushed Lala and Sheena to get Ariana to talk to Tom and like them, try to support Tom's redemption arc or whatever. Alex Baskin then went on to say that that's not true. Essentially, I mean, it feels like he's calling Sheena a liar, right? I mean, let me see. I'm going through my stories now. I can't believe I lost my stories on there. I was doing so much better this time around. Okay. This is from Bywig Hello Drama. Vanderpump Rules executive producer Alex Baskin denies Sheena Shea's claims of interference. I think that was a pretty dramatic, heightened account of what happened, he said. He said this to Variety. Oh, okay. He is so messy. I'm going to take Sheena's side on this one. Oh, let's go back to the comments. Let's see. Not us. Let's see. Tara, Rachel stayed away from season 11 just to make her whole podcast about season 11. She really did. Tiffany said, LOL. Katie replied to the post of Tom's story saying he's a truth teller, etc., and saying, make it's exhausting. Saying it's exhausting. And Billy agreed with Katie. Oh. Natash, Kyle looked like he was being held hostage. Oh, man. Tara, I hope Rachel doesn't come back for season 12. Seems like it's possible. Stop it. She's still living in the scene mentally. You're right. Natasha said, I was waiting for Katie to comment. Samantha, Rachel will never come back to VPR because she has made her whole personality into being anti-VPR. If she went back, she would never have credibility again. Professional victims need cred. Tara, I'm so glad I came to YouTube. My stony ass was in your IG chat the last few days. I love you, Tara. Tara, I don't like him. Alex Baskin. Me neither. He's an ice cream Nepo baby. Imagine if you're Alex Baskin's grandfather and you're like, I created this ice cream empire only for you to enable Tom Sandoval? Oh my God. Disgrace. Disgrace. Wait, he is messy and I'm on her side too. Never thought I'd say that. I know, right? It's so weird how these people can change our minds so quickly. Tara said, I just feel like she's doing so many little things to try to make money. Who, Rachel? Rocky? I know. It's exhausting. Okay, what else? I wanted to show you guys that Sheena and Janet were hanging out, and so they posted on Instagram stories a picture of themselves and wrote in the a little caption, voted Bravo's fan favorites 2024. And Zach Wickham, love him. He put in the tiniest font in his Instagram stories, Mark safe from Bravo fan favorite. Yes, Zach. We love it. We love Zach. Also, we have some Prison Mike news updates. I'm just fed up. I'm fed up. But remember during the reunion, Lala started bashing Brittany and called her Kentucky Muffin. Said how dare you call my mother on the day of my baby gender reveal, and try to hire her because she was upset that Lala hired their nanny to babysit or something. And Lala was very, very hung up on the whole, a nanny is different than a babysitter. Calm down, Prison Mike. Calm down. Lordy. But Brittany was on When Reality Hits, and she addressed the remarks that Lala made and said, I was kind of taken aback by that because at that point she had already apologized to me. This is just more proof of Prison Mike she's just always doing the most to try to bring it to the camera. What did Paige say during Summer House to Wes? We don't live for the cameras. We live our life and cameras happen to be there. Take note, Lala. Prison Mike. I haven't brought out Unhinged Jenny in a while. Unhinged Jenny. I just like to make funny voices sometimes. Okay, what else? Prison Mike went on Two Teas in a Pod, and she just keeps saying the same thing about people coming after her her mothering or whatever. And like, really, I don't know who said anything about her mothering. Who? Where? We need to see some receipts, girl, because you're looking crazy. Who said anything about your mothering? If anything, I feel like that's the only thing we didn't talk about. And I demand an explanation on the Prison Mike outfit. It's not cool how we're being ignored. I will not be ignored. Fatal attraction. We need to know. We need to know. Wait, Natasha said, and then Lala all of a sudden had an English accent? When? I love when people start talking with an accent. That reminds me of Love Undercover, Brittany, one of the girls. She totally full on had an accent at the end of that show. If you haven't seen it, go watch it. I also interviewed one of the girls. Oh, it's hilarious. Samantha said, where is season 2 Stassi to slap the sense into these fools? I really want Stassi to be a friend of On the Valley. She doesn't need to be full-time. We know she's busy. Just make a cameo every now and then. Natasha said, I just realized you called Lala Prison Mike. Damn straight I did. Tara, yeah, she's trying so hard to create herself a storyline for the Valley. I know, it's so annoying. Connie, I love Paige. Who doesn't? Tara, we like an unhinged Jenny. I mean, I'm pretty much unhinged Jenny all the time. Yeah, Lala is fake as hell, said Natasha. Oh, I didn't listen to the 2 T's yet, said Tara. I didn't listen to it either because I don't want to. There's like so many things annoying about that to begin with. I don't want to hear Teddy and is Tamara on it or is it Emily now? I don't even know who's doing their podcast, but I don't want to hear from them. And also, Prison Mike apparently didn't address that outfit. That's the only thing I want to hear about. I don't care about anything else. Tara said, I don't think anyone has. I really feel like she's just creating little fires all around herself so she can stay interesting. I know, nobody's talking about her mothering. Tara, I haven't seen it yet, but I want to from your stories. Love Undercover? Yes. Go watch it. Tara, I do too. Oh my God, Stassi, please come back to our TV, right? Tiffany said she explained on an Amazon Live how she loves the scarf bandana on her head. She did? Does she know that she's being called Prison Mike? That's not enough. I need more. Like, why the boots? The whole outfit, the whole ensemble. And she was going to work. It's not like I'm like, did she go pump gas in this outfit? No, turns out she was going to work to a People magazine video interview. Crazy. Samantha said, watch Lala make Prison Mike merch. Good. Then she can give me a cut. Samantha copyrighted now. Tara, I don't want to hear John Mellencamp's son-in-law's wife. Actually, you know what? Because of Teddy, that made me not watch the Real Housewives of OC trailer until like today. I didn't go the whole weekend without watching it. Or I did go the whole weekend without watching it. But, okay, what else? Tara said the outfit would have been so much cuter without the bandana. Yeah, like she could have maybe gotten away with it if she didn't have the bandana and she like styled it differently. I don't even know how to fix that. That was a mess. Truly was a mess. Okay, I'm going to move on to Hitman on Netflix. So it's a new rom-com streaming on Netflix. Just came out over the weekend, I think on Friday. It's starring Glen Powell and Adria Arjona. The description is a mild-mannered professor moonlights as a fake hitman in what the New York Times hails as one of the year's funniest, sexiest, and most enjoyable movies. I disagree hard. I really didn't like this movie. I do love Glen Powell, the male main actor. I've always loved him since he was in Scream Queens. I love Scream Queens so much. It's like a Halloween favorite. I loved to just watch it around Halloween. It's the best. It's the best show. I love it. So good. But I don't agree with the New York Times on this one. There were some funny parts, but not like hilarious, I'm crying, my abs hurt, and I peed a little type of funny. It was more like, haha, yeah, that's funny, I guess. Like, it wasn't. Glen Powell's amazing, but the whole storyline is weird as hell. Like, the ending, I didn't get that, like, that high feeling of like being in love when you watch like a romance movie or something. I was like, these people are weird. I couldn't get into it like that. However, like I said, I like Glen Powell and I like the psychological side of this because he's like a professor. So he talks about the id, the ego, and the super ego and all that stuff. So I find that part to be interesting because I like learning about psychology and sociology and stuff like that. The way that Netflix describes this movie they describe it as offbeat and irreverent. And I'm like, well, what else are in those categories? So I looked at other offbeat shows and movies on Netflix, and they had Arrested Development. Love that show. The Umbrella Academy, love that show. I loved Glow. That's about female wrestlers. I love wrestling. Beef with Ali Wong. That won an Emmy, I think. Black Mirror is also considered offbeat. Dead to Me with Christina Applegate and the Santa Clarita Diet. I think that had Drew Barrymore. I love all of those. So this makes sense why it came up, I guess. But as far as irreverent goes, other irreverent shows and movies that I love, You People with Jonah Hill and with Eddie Murphy, and who else was in it? Who was his dad? I don't remember. But Joe Coy, his comedy special that we reviewed last week, that's under the same category in irreverent. Working Moms, love that show. Sex and the City, raised me. Knocked Up, love it. Love a Judd Apatow movie. And Role Models. So I get why it came up, but I really didn't like this movie. And after I tweeted about it, I had a couple of people talking to me in DMs about it. One person was like, I loved it. And I'm like, you would though. And not like, there's nothing wrong with that, but I get why she would like it because she likes like spooky kind of stuff. And I do too, but not in that way. So I was like, okay, that makes sense that you like it, but it's not for me. And then other people in my DMs were like, yeah, I fucking hated it. It was so stupid. I'm like, these people should be in jail. What is going on? But yeah, that's our movie review from our weekend watch. Like I said, I also watch Rami on Hulu. There's 3 seasons. I'm on the 3rd season. I will probably talk about that tomorrow since we're running out of time. Also, like I said, I watched the Real Housewives of OC trailer, and I have a lot of thoughts on that, so I want to talk about that too. But let's go into the chat. Where did we leave off? I don't want to hear. The outfit would have been better. Yeah, we read that one. Tara. Damn, that was a good trailer. The OC, yeah, it was a good trailer. Totally has me on board. I'm like, wait, when does this start? I guess it's coming out July 11th. It's going to be on Thursday night. So I'm wondering what is going to be on Thursdays after this week. because Summer House is on, but it's over after this week. So what's going to be on Thursday next week? I'll be on vacation, so whatever. We'll figure it out. Samantha, I know you're kind of more VPR, but do you have a favorite Housewives franchise? Sorry, random. No, I love talking about this. So Salt Lake City used to be my number one until what season are we on now? Season 3, I think. Whatever. I can't stand Heather Gay, but I feel like I got a little bit too close to the sun, and now I'm trying to back off because they showed my interview with Marilla Bueno on the finale when Heather Gay was doing her whole receipts, proof, timeline. In that same clip, they showed the thumbnail for my interview with Murillo. And I was like, this is too much. Like, Salt Lake City is kind of dark, actually. I didn't know. I was like so ready to come in and be like, this is fun. And then I'm like, oh, I'm scared. But also, the whole Reality Von Teese thing, that actually, I had an interaction with Reality Von Teese before I knew that it was Monica. And I found out about Reality Von Teese before everyone else, and so I couldn't say anything about it. And then at BravoCon, I knew that she was Reality Von Teese. Nobody else knew yet because it hadn't aired, and I had to pretend like I didn't know. And then we were like, hi. It was so weird because we were like stuck in the same place. It was the same night. I think it was before I ran into Tom Sandoval when I was standing in line. By the way, if you're on Instagram, it's about to shut down because 1 hour is up. So actually, I think it already did. But anyways, yeah. So Monica and I had like a one-on-one interaction. It was really creepy. And then I found out after that she blocked me on Twitter, but not on Instagram. But also right now what I love is Dubai. I love Chanel Ayan. I love Sarah Almadani. And I don't like love Caroline Stanbury as in like, oh my God, I wish she was my sister. Like I ride or die for her. Not like that. I love her messiness and just like how she delivers things. It's like her British humor or personality. I don't know what it is, but yeah, she makes a good show. And then Miami. I love Miami, except I don't know. I didn't really like watch the last season. I don't know if it was because I was so into the Traders and Vanderpump Rules, but yeah, I kind of like lost interest. I also lost interest with Potomac, but I blame Robin Dixon and Juan Dixon on that. And I'm glad that she's gone. But now, see, this is like, why is Robin Dixon going to my favorite show now? Her and Tom Sandoval. Get lost. Kick rocks. Why are you here? They're obsessed with me. What else? 2 franchises that I don't fuck with, Beverly Hills and New Jersey. And it's not because of the actual show, but more of the fandom. I'm just not. Bleh. She's like, I didn't want you to answer all of that. You could move on. Just kidding. All right. So Tiffany, so good. All of those. Ashley, have you watched What We Do in the Shadows yet? Yes. That wait, are you talking about the movie or the TV show? So I never watched the full TV show, but I watched the movie before the TV show came out, and I freaking love that movie. We used to watch it over and over and over again. It's so funny. Stu! He's a virgin. I love that movie. It's so good. Highly recommend. What We Do in the Shadows is unbelievably funny. A must watch if you loved all those shows. Yes, I agree. I do need to go binge the TV show someday. But I did I hear that it got canceled? I feel like it may have. What else? Samantha 4. Real Housewives of Salt Lake City is on season 4. They had 4 seasons already? I don't know. That whole thing was crazy. I mean, it is crazy. I watched some episodes of Perfect Match and in one day. What's Perfect Match? Oh, is that a dating show? No. I don't do that. Love Undercover is the only dating show that I've ever watched from beginning to end and reviewed. And that was a stretch for me because dating shows just freak me the fuck out. And I'll tell you why. I started watching Love is Blind, and the Megan Fox lookalike said, I'm not saying I love you until I'm engaged. And I still cannot get over that. I'm like, what are you talking about? I can't. It's too dating organically is traumatic enough. I can't imagine like this forced environment with cameras. Yeah. Samantha, did you watch Stanbury on Ladies of London? Of course. Yes, she was such a bitch. She's like a great housewife, I think, because she said she will make digs with a smile on her face and have no emotion about it. It's like really bizarre. Natasha, I know it's annoying. Monica, the television show is good. I think you're talking about What We Do in the Shadows. I need to go check it out. Ashley was talking about the show. Yeah, I need to go check it out. DMW, Miami last season may have been its best. Oh, I might go and binge it before like the next season comes out. Samantha, no girl, loved your housewife breakdown. Thank you. Ashley, it gets insane. Whew. Wait, do I have something else? Okay. So tonight we have Below Deck Med. And yeah, I'm going to watch, even though I hate Captain Sandy. One thing I do love about watching Captain Sandy is that I love when things go wrong for her. It's like I giggle a little bit. But also, I'm so glad Aisha is there because she really makes things a lot better. What else? I already mentioned Rami a few times. I didn't know. I'm like really into learning about Islam right now, and I didn't know any Muslims growing up, or even like I know like a few, I guess, but none of them really shared their culture with me, and I love that stuff. My mother is a Korean immigrant, so seeing other first generation experiences is really fascinating to me because there are some parallels that you're like, oh my God, we do that too. It's wild. Like, for example, Rami went to Egypt in, I don't know if it was season 1 or season 2, but when he went to Egypt, he had like one suitcase packed with his stuff. And then his family and his friends, they all came over and gave him like 3 more suitcases filled with like random stuff like Ben Gay, like iPads. And they're like, you have to bring this to cousin so-and-so. And he's like, what? I don't even know that. And it reminds me of whenever my mom goes back to Korea, she stocks up on vitamins hardcore. I'm like, Mom, why are you bringing so many vitamins to Korea? It's wild. She'll have like all different kinds. But when she comes back, she'll be like, do you want anything from Korea? And I'm like, yes, I want socks and pajamas and blankets. Those are my like favorite things from Korea. And obviously skincare. So I guess, there's parallels. Love it. Love it. I'm learning from Rami. I'm learning from all of these shows that I'm always watching. And whoops, I just changed that by accident. And I'm just super grateful that you are all here and that we get to talk about all these shows. Make sure you subscribe, follow, share, like, leave a comment, and 5-star rating for Bravo and Blaze on YouTube and wherever you get your podcast. Don't forget to follow on social media at Bravo and Blaze. We will be here this week at 1 p.m. Eastern for our final week of this 3-week live streaming series. Like I said, tonight is Below Deck Med on Bravo, so we'll talk about that tomorrow. I'm also still finishing up Rami. We'll see if I can get that in. And hopefully the Real Housewives of Orange County trailer that I am excited for. This is going to be good. Hopefully. I hope it's not sad with like the whole Shannon thing. And I do think John Jansen is a bad guy. We'll talk about it more tomorrow. Until then, stay lit, y'all.